How about this one, Teddy? Overnight line movers. As we know, SBRodds.com, the best place on the internet to get those lines that are changing. Keep up with all those line moves once again at SBRodds.com. How about this one? Gallen comes up from Miami, the heralded pitcher up from AAA, getting his call up his major league debut. Doesn't look like the markets are too interested in that, Teddy, because Wainwright's going to take the mound. Opened up on SBRodds.com around 160. Now we're sitting at around 185 to 190 with a total of 8. And I don't even know, Teddy, if this really has that much to do with Gallen going against Wainwright. The Miami bats absolutely dormant right now.
Yeah, I mean, they are again shut down again. Yesterday, though, I mean, I'm surprised at this big of a move because Gallen, I mean, he talk about a guy that has the numbers that the betting markets tend to like for the first big league starts. What do you go, 9-1 with a .177 ERA, yep. 112 strikeouts, just 17 walks in 91 innings at AAA New Orleans. You know, his quote, anytime you're pitching well, you want the call up to happen. I'm finally here. I'm excited. But, of course, he's facing the team that drafted him, the team that knows him, that could be an issue here. But, of course, Wainwright, 2 starts in June after an ugly May, has been much better, 2.19 ERA, and he is pitching on an extra day rest in this ballgame, although with an extra day rest this season, 0-1 with a 7.56 ERA. But the money coming on St. Louis, they like Wainwright in this matchup against a heralded rookie making his MLB debut.
We are the Reds, Teddy, and hear us roar. Going for 5 in a row tonight, and the Brewers line actually drops 15 cents here. Reds versus Brewers minus 130, total of 9.5. Roark versus Nelson tonight.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised by this. I mean, and again, when we talk about these bigger line moves overnight, they generally tend to be starting pitching related, and this is the market saying we don't trust Jimmy Nelson. You know, Nelson missed all of 2018. He recovered from surgery on his pitching shoulder. He has 2 starts and coming off the injured list here in June. Neither one has been pretty. Roark's not a guy the markets tend to love. He's got a 333 BABIP, though. That is something that is supposed to go down, but his 35% ground ball rate doesn't translate well to Miller Park. I don't think that we're going to see a ton more Cincinnati money than we already have.
Total on the rise here, Teddy, in Kansas City. No surprise here. Going to get a nice day. 85, 86 degrees at first pitch. Wind blowing out close to 10 miles an hour. Line opens up, or I should say the total opens up, Teddy, at 9.5. Now we're seeing 10s mostly across the board at SBRodds.com. Royals getting 175 here at home with that total of 10. Odorizzi versus Sparkman.
Yeah, and of course, these 2 pitchers met up last week and both got hit hard. Sparkman got beat up. He got 5 runs in that Target Field last Saturday in 5 innings, only struck out 3 batters. He's not a pitcher that the betting markets are particularly excited about, and certainly the bullpen behind him is dicey. Odorizzi got hit hard by KC his last start. I mean, he's been really good all season. Rocco Baldelli following the game. For me, there's nothing to talk about. I threw the ball well and battled through making those pitches that maybe didn't want to make and figuring out and getting us to the middle of the game. When you're throwing the ball as well as he's thrown the ball for so many starts, it feels like anything but 6 or 7 innings with no runs. There's something to talk about. There's not. That being said, Royals hit him last time out, and they're facing him again in a short turnaround second look situation. Hence, all the over money in KC.